Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a mid-month spread for all of my Sagittarius out there from February 15th into the 29th. So let's get after it. Okay. Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter, Sun, Moon, rising Venus and Jupiter, Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter, Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. What kind of energy is coming towards my Sagittarius during February 15th to the 29th? What kind of energy is coming towards my Sagittarius during the week of February 15th to the 29th? Okay, that feels good. Okay, so we have an individual that's looking to have material abundance. Okay, material abundance, happiness, possible fertility. So we're possibly looking for an individual that's looking to have children, that's looking to have something solid, something substantial, looking to make a connection with you that's not only on in a physical way, but also in an emotional way. There's like I'm getting a real sense of an emotional bond that's trying to be formed here with this individual, because this is an individual that is really looking at pursuing a relationship with you, in which at some point they want to have children with you. So this looks to be something that's very serious here, and very intimate also. We have the strength here. So this individual is taking is it's really taking a lot for this individual to be to show the courage and the strength to really be upfront, honest, and open about what they're trying to, the kind of relationship they want to have with you. Now, they're looking for a recognized victory. Okay, so this is how you'll recognize this individual. This is an individual that wants to show outward signs of affection in public. Okay, so again, this person may want to hold hands in public. They want to meet your friends, your family. They want you to meet their friends, their family. So this individual is very serious about uh, having a long-term committed relationship with you. Now, you this is an individual that you most likely met at some type of event where there was some type of alcohol involved, some type of celebration rather, but definitely there was alcohol that was involved. So you could have met this individual at like at a club, at a bar, at over the past holidays have just passed, at some type of social event where there was alcohol and celebrating taking place. Now, um, so this individual has tried to give you that cup of love before here. We have the Four of Cups here. They tried to offer you a cup of love, and at least in their mind, they feel as though they were rejected. So let's see. Give me some clarification on this Four of Cups here. Why is this Four of Cups here? Give me some clarification on this Four of Cups here. Give me some clarification on this Four of Cups. Why is this Four of Cups here? Give me some clarification on this Four of Cups here. Okay, so there we go. Here we go. Okay, so in their mind, we have the Queen of Wands energy, and that represents an individual again that has the ability to give out warm, vibrating love and receive warm, vibrating love back at them, positive intentions back at them. What I'm feeling and what I'm seeing here is this is an individual that gave you their love, their attention, and they put it out there, but they don't feel as if they don't really feel as if it was given back to them the same way they put it out to do. So in other words, they feel as though like they've bared their soul to you, okay, and they put it out there, and they really don't feel like you have been completely forthwith and upfront about them, they've taken it as a sense of rejection. This person is dealing with a sense of rejection right now, because they're trying to formulate here a real opportunity. They feel as though this is a real opportunity, a real solid opportunity. Okay, so they believe that this is a very solid opportunity for something substantial, for something long term. Again, so that's what's going on with this individual. There's what there's this sense of rejection that they have. They feel as though they put it all out there, and they don't feel as though that you've done the same for them. And so there's this feeling of rejection that they have. Now, this individual is a water sign individual. Knight of Cups is a water sign individual. Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. Now, they have used their, this is the Hermit card here. So they've done a lot of soul searching and a lot of self-reflecting. They've done a lot of internal emotional work on themselves. And they're still going to be hanging in there. Okay, they may be a little bit more guarded, a little bit more indirect. They're not going to go away, but they're going to kind of still stay in the periphery of the situation, and kind of pick their battles, if you will, when the best time to try to garnish your attention and whatnot too. They're not going to pursue quite as directly as they were before. Also, you may kind of get the feeling that they are kind of being kind of standoffish. But that's simply because there's been a change of tactics on their part, because they are definitely, you have the Chariot card here, they are definitely decided to assert themselves and take control of the situation, except they want to have more of an overarching a grasp of the situation and kind of guide it in the direction that they wanted to go into. So it's just basically just a change of tactic. Again, they're very much still interested, but they've decided to kind of tweak it. If they can't come at you directly, they're kind of going to try to influence a situation indirectly, maybe possibly through friends, quite possibly through family, because as I said before, they're looking for a recognized victory. So they're going to try a multitude of different approaches until they feel like they get the right vibe, of that you respond, that your responses are matching their responses, that you guys are on the same page once again. Also here you have the Sun card. This represents an individual that that sees you guys being together as this perfect union of being really happy together. So this person hasn't given up on you. He just kind of changed tactics, because I do feel as though there's a genuine connection between you two, and it's something that you really don't want to take for granted, and you really don't want to chase this individual away. This is a genuine individual that has a good heart, that really wants to form a really long lasting bond with you. So with that being said here, let's see, what are the blockages? What are the blockages to you guys being together? What are the blockages to you guys being together? What are the blockages to you guys being together? What are the blockages to you guys being together? Okay. Okay, so we have the Temperance card here. These are all the blockages, and as I explained before, this is definitely a blockage because this water sign individual, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, does not feel as though there is an equal give and take here. They don't feel like things are even between you two. They don't feel like there's a sense of moderation here. They feel as if they're giving a lot more than they're receiving from you. So they're really pouring their heart out to you, and they don't really feel like they feel like you're still remaining very guarded. Okay, you're not being as open as they are. So that is definitely a blockage. We have the Knight of Swords here as a blockage. So again, Knight of Swords, very passionate, very fast moving, very quick moving energy. Also have the ability to kind of cut things out relatively quickly too. Again, there is the potential for this particular relationship to basically kind of end before it really gets the opportunity to flourish. Okay, so that is definitely an issue here. And like I said before, the perception may be that this person is kind of moved away from pursuing a potential relationship, but really they haven't. They kind of re adjusted their approach, and they're kind of on the periphery, on the outside looking in, because in their again maybe um, their directness and forthwithness was a little bit more than you bargained for, a little bit more than you can handle right now. So, and they're aware of that. But there's the potential of this, again, this blockage here is the potential for this thing to be, to end before it really gets the opportunity to really start, to really take hold. Okay? We have the Wheel of Fortune, okay, as a blockage. Again, this seems like, at least in their mind, one step forward, two steps back. So they don't really feel like the Wheel of Fortune is moving in their favor. They're not having a lot of luck when it's really coming to them. Feel like they have a breakthrough here. When they're really, when they really feel like, okay, that aha moment is not really there. It's just like there's perpetual. There's always one other thing, and then that one other thing, and then that one other thing. So there's just constant, perpetual obstacles that need to be overcome um, in pursuing a relationship with you. Also, there's the sense here we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, now there's the sense here. Now again, maybe you may be unaware of this, maybe you may be aware of this, but the energy that's being given off here is this Nine of Pentacles energy, which is not only are you comfortable in your own skin, comfortable, in your own company, which is a positive thing, but that can always also come off as an individual that is kind of standoffish because they're comfortable being single. Um, and if you're comfortable not being with anyone. Okay, now you may be doing this on purpose. This may be unintentional. It may be something that you do to protect yourself. But whatever the case may be, this is kind of it's kind of a repellent, kind of pushing people away from you that could potentially be people of substance and value that could really change the direction of your life. Kind of really fill um, um, those 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 empty places with light, with joy, with happiness, and there's this feeling that if you keep pushing, if you continue on this trajectory that you're on, you're going to really kind of push away a lot of good potential suitors for yourself. All right. Also, we have the Queen of Pentacles individual here. So, and that is an energy that, again, very being down to earth, very grounded, very when it comes to finances, really, being very grounded and very organized when it comes to finances. That's seemingly, again, that's a blockage. Not that that's what's going on, but there is the appearance of not being very frugal when it comes to money. Not being really thrifty, not really thinking about, any thinking in their relationship in terms of any kind of financial terms whatsoever. Okay, so there's the absence of any kind of financial concerns when it comes to a long term traditional relationship built on a solid foundation. It doesn't really appear that there's like a whole lot of concern about that. Again, doesn't necessarily mean that that's what's going on, but that's what the appearance is. Okay. Also, we have the Knight of Pentacles here. Knight of Pentacles, strategic movements. Again, this is seen as a blockage because there really doesn't appear to be any kind of strategic rhyme or reason to what's going on. They consider themselves to be a decent person, a good catch, a person with moral integrity, honesty, compassion, empathy, spiritual awakening, if you will. And there's this, their feeling is, okay, you claim this is what you're looking for. I'm it. I'm that individual you're looking for. and I'm open and honest and forthwith, and you're not being open and honest and forthwith with me, what's going on here? So there's this air of there not really being any rhyme or reason or planning as to why, you know, their affections aren't being seemingly returned. If you say they are what you're looking for, but that's they're not really recognizing what's going on. Finally, here we have the Lovers card, and so that tells me that you're looking for a twin flame connection, and that is quite possibly what the blockage is. Is that there's this feeling of, well, I'm waiting for my twin flame. I'm waiting for that individual that's going to complete my sentences. I'm waiting for that individual. I don't want to settle. I mean, I know you're a good catch, but I want to. I don't want to settle, because what happens if something better comes along? I don't want to miss out on that. Again, that may not what you're thinking, but that's the vibe and the energy being given off. So you may want to, you may want to kind of recalibrate, how you're coming off, and kind of reevaluate the situation to come at it in a different direction. Okay, because again, this is not to say that this is what's going on with you, but this is the type of energy that's being put out there that you're giving off, and it's kind of, and finally, here we have the Two of Swords here, which is like, you're at this crossroads right now. Okay? You're at this crossroads. Now, saying this, I had this friend. Okay? It was this girl that was really just head over heels in love with him. Okay? But he was rather dense. He was rather dense, and everyone could see that she loved him to death. We're talking about high school here. Yeah, a little bit between high school and college. Okay, and she loved him to death. Was willing to do anything for him. We had kind of grown up in the neighborhood together, and I remember his exact words were, and she was a very nice looking girl, very good hearted person, very nurturing, giving individual. And what he said was, I don't want to settle, because what happens if I run into somebody else? He said, I'm going to go to college, and I'm going to run into a lot of, I don't know what I'm going to run across. So I don't want to anchor myself to this situation with this person, because hey, I may run across Mariah Carey or somebody. And I don't want to. I'm waiting for somebody like that. I'm waiting for that perfect 10 to come into my life. Was his exact words. I thought he was a bit of an idiot, but I digress. So let's fast forward 4 years. 4 years later, this young lady has just blossomed into this, stunning at this point. Great degree, very strong degree, and is dating and engaged to this individual, that, good guy, good character. She's moving out of the country. And I'll never forget what she said. We were out for drinks. A couple of friends. She said, I really loved him. I really, really loved him. And I would have been willing to spend the rest of my life with him, but he screwed up. She said, as a matter of fact, I still kind of love him. But you know what? I thank God that I realized how he was, because that enabled me to open myself up to someone else that really cares about me for me. And this guy is still single to this day. So if you're watching, I just want to let you know that I still think you're a fool. Okay, so with that being said, let's move right along. So, what are your strengths? Okay, so let's see what kind of strengths. What kind of strengths are you dealing with? What kind of strengths are you dealing with? What kind of strengths? My Sagittarius going to be dealing with? What kind of strengths are my Sagittarius going to be dealing with? Strengths. My Sagittarius going to be dealing with? So we established the fact that sometimes you never know. You don't want to let the good ones get away. Okay, these are your strengths. So, your strengths are Queen of Cups. So you're looking to be loyal, devoted, and loyal to and grounded in a relationship. So that's your strength. So you're willing to do these things. Okay. Also, King of Pentacles, very financially responsible and grounded, and you're able to make very good decisions when it comes to your pentacles, long-term commitment when it comes to finances in a relationship, building a solid foundation. So you're very much aware of that. In addition, we have the 10 of Cups here. So this is an individual that's most definitely looking to have a long-term committed relationship with someone, possible children in the future. Also, another strength would be the Chariot card. So someone that's looking to take control of their situation, guide it in the direction that they want it to go into. Finally here, we have the World card. So this is someone where things have gone full circle. Okay. Also can mean that they're open towards foreign energies as well. Maybe energies or individuals of another culture, perhaps, or perhaps things have gone full circle for them. Okay. So, with that being said, and this comes to my point here, is that again, the blockages are that that's not what's coming off. What's coming off is that, a very inverted type of energy. Okay? And again, there's a lot of misconceptions that this particular individual has about you, and probably other people as well. I want to make you aware of that, so that again, you seem to have, again, these blockages it's completely opposite of how you really are. You're really a loving, bountiful individual looking for a solid relationship, just looking for something solid. So again, you may want to kind of tweak that, so you can make people aware that, hey, this is what I'm looking for, this is what I'm interested in. So I just wanted to kind of bring that to your attention. So with that being said, let's see what additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down. What additional information does Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? Here we go. Enjoy your own company. So Spirit wants to say, enjoy your own company, and you are enjoying your own company. Okay? And so how this pans out to this reading is, you need to open yourself up to other individuals. But Spirit's also saying you kind of got it right too. That, enjoy your own company, it being comfortable in your own skin is definitely something that you want to do, and also maybe it's something that you need to do. Okay? Because who knows the type of things that you've been through in the past, so you're protecting yourself. So, again, the only thing I would say is it's okay to enjoy your own company. It's okay to be in your own space. However, again, you want to also be able to, you don't want to push away people that could potentially be great catches. And again, good people, good, solid, loving, Spiritually minded, grounded people are hard to find, okay? And you don't want to let somebody that really could really bring value to your life get away, all right? But with that being said, Spirit's also saying, do you, okay? Also do you and enjoy your own company as well. Let go and let it glow. So in other words, again, enjoy your own company, but also kind of don't be afraid to kind of let go. Just kind of let go to see what's out there. Um, just allow yourself to be happy, to let your glow, to really expand your full, rise to the fullest self, your fullest self. Okay, don't kind of hold yourself back. Just kind of let it all kind of hang out, because you never know what you may find. Which brings me to this card right here. Flip it upside down. Question all beliefs. Exactly. So you really want to kind of flip things, flip the script, if you will. If your instincts is telling you know what, I want to stay kind of bottled up here to protect myself. Um, and I just got finished telling you, hey, you're kind of giving people kind of, the wrong impression, kind of standoffish type of thing. Flip it on its head. Just flip it on its head. Just kind of change change the game, if you will. Just kind of change up, see what happens. Usually, if you're quiet, you don't really do a lot of talking. Just try to do a lot of talking. If you don't really participate in a lot of things, try participating a little bit. Again, enjoy your own company. Don't be afraid to enjoy your own company, but you also expand your horizons a little bit. See, get out of your comfort zone. In other words, get out of your comfort zone. See what else is out there. Let people know, hey, I exist. I'm just not a person that's has linear thinking. I also have horizontal thinking too. So, in other words, just kind of get out there and let everybody see the beauty that you have inside. Okay. So with that, I'm going to shut this thing down now. If you haven't already, please like, please share, please subscribe. This is a general love reading. It may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, that's okay. Feel free to get a personal reading. Leave the link below. If it did resonate with you, that's even better. You want to know a little bit more? Again, click that link below. My name is Adonis. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. All right? Bye-bye.